Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to make sure everything is working properly, being that we're finally on the new setup, everybody. We're finally on the new setup. Got the new computer all hooked up, looking good. Got the new monitor. Got a whole new thing going on back here. Y'all see it in a minute. But I just want to make sure everything is set up properly because this is the first stream I've done, and this is technically going to be a practice stream, guys. I hate to use y'all as a practice stream, but I need to make sure everything's working properly, sounds good, looks good, and if I need to adjust anything over the weekend, so the next upcoming week we have some good material to work with. But everything's looking good. Alrighty, grab the controller. Alright, let's bring this down. Once I bring this over. Alright, I know, very confusing. You went from the thumbnail to this, I'm still in the same position. But I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get this started. Hello, 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 and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now, guys, it's a brand new year. It's 2026. Hopefully, it's a lot better than 2025 for everybody all the way around. But it's finally time that we got the new computer set up. We are starting the year with a brand new, perfect setup, hopefully. We got everything looking fantastic. Like, looking at all the settings I adjusted and rearranged, it looks so much better than it did back on the other computer. But this computer was built for this. So, hopefully, it all turns out swell. But again, we'll find out, after the stream when I'm able to sit down, go through it, see, what it looks like. If I need to adjust anything on the games end, on the computers end. It's just so nice that everything's finally like agreeing. Like the headphones aren't arguing with the computer. I got an external hard drive so I record more footage and everything. Like this thing's badass. This thing, y'all can't see because it's over here in this corner, but this thing is glowing like rainbow unicorn throwing up glowing. It's like a ray party back here. I call it Stormtrooper. Because it's white, and so I don't know what happened, but when we ordered the computer, it came out white, so I called it Stormtrooper. But I'm excited to see how all this is gonna play out. So let me walk out my picture, because this is something I did
perfectly terrible is terribly
yesterday. I know I don't really like doing photos like this, but I didn't really have time to really sit down and decorate a new area, so I was like, let me just do a little frame picture together. I'll show y'all what it kind of looks like. Basically, the thumbnail, pretty close to what I sent out. Alright, Dream Snap, current challenge, check submission. See? Basically almost the same thing. The only difference was I had Stitch and Beast show up. I wanted Stitch. Beast was just there, I was just like, he ain't the best character to have because he's so large, but at least he's not solely large, so him being in the back kind of balanced it out pretty good. And Stitch, I had to get Stitch. Stitch is Stitch, man. Stitch is Stitch. But we got that all taken care of. But I figured also while we're here, let me show y'all the Christmas village, since I didn't get to finish it for you guys during the big Christmas stream last year. Let me show y'all the fantasticness I got done. I hope y'all like it. Because, I gotta show y'all the picture I took for last week that we're currently voting on now. Almost forgot about that. See this one. Ta-ta! Don't worry, you'll get to see it in full action because I did change a little bit of it. Mainly it's the left side over here. But this is the picture I sent out for the Christmas picture for this week's voting. I thought it turned out cute. I don't know if it's cozy enough because I've been looking at the pictures for this week. And they're all indoors with a nice cozy little fireplace. And I'm just like, did I mess up biting too much off? Because don't get me wrong, it looks nice. Like, hang on, let me show you guys. So we have this little section over here that I thought turned out really cute. I think this is where we left off at last time. Over here, we finally got this little Christmas house set up. Nothing too crazy. I thought it was adorable. A little setup here. Nothing, crazy back there. Just easy little way to the well. I figured it'd give me something or an excuse to come back here. being that I would never really come back here, but I gotta remember to start mining that thing over there. But then we have the center field here.
Wonder where I can find some
I thought this
chocolate.
turned out real nice. Took me a minute to, slowly figure something out. But I got it, and I loved it. I love the way it turned out. I thought this was really nice too. Initially, I wanted this in the middle, but it really wasn't working like I originally intended it. So I figured off to the side as a little dining area facing towards the water was real nice. This was cute. This is what I ended up adding, a couple little rugs and a little snow thingy above it. I thought it was adorable. But yeah, I really love the way this turned out. Like, this is just beautiful. And then, of course, we got Santa's little workshop back here, which I added a lot of details over here. Little table to work on the toys. Little crafting station back here. And I don't know why this is not automatically staying on. I mean, the merry-go-round does it just fine, but this one recently has not. And then I did this little yard back here. Nothing too fancy, just something cute. I thought this turned out really adorable, though. And, oh, I was about to say, and then, but I'm out of go-go juice, so let's hop on my favorite steed. We'll go this way.
Don't be afraid, dearie. I wouldn't hurt a guppy.
Hey, Yermy, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, and welcome to a beautiful new year. Hope all is well for you on this fantastic Friday.
Kind of relieved there are so many nice.
Now, I want to say I didn't get to show y'all the rest of this because I wasn't finished with it, but just in case, let me show you what I did over here as well. So, I feel like Elsa has a gorgeous yard, very beautiful. I know this is not technically her house, but this is her pseudo house over here. Alright, like, she deserves to have a nice location next to her sister. And maybe one day they'll answer our prayers and allow us to move character houses. If that's the case, I will then change her house skin and move her, but for now, this is her location. I can dream, I can imagine. But this looks great though. I love it. It's very simple, very open, and nothing too crazy. And I still have plenty of winter furniture to work with when it comes to the Frosty Heights area. But yeah, this turned out really cute. And I also did a couple of other things as well. And let me move this out the way. So I gotta find new placements for my phone and shit now that I got a bigger monitor. That's why it took me a minute to reply to you. Because my phone was conveniently blocking the chat. Good placement, Amanda. Good job for that. Alrighty, but I've been working over here. Now, I'm not done at all over here, but this is just the start of it. I thought this was a really cute idea overall with the whole horse area that I wanted. Oh, and also, did y'all know that the little guys stay in the cage? Like, I wasn't aware of this factor. I don't know how I feel about it, because it's cute and, you know, makes the area feel more lively. But it sucks that they're stuck in there and they won't, like, some of them won't walk around this way. So I had to get a secondary one so I can have them walking around. But yeah, I still got a lot to work on over here. Hopefully all is well. Once I get it all taken care of. And then this. I finally got this situated, guys. Oh my god, it took me so long. But this is what I came up with. This, again, still work in progress, everybody. Still work in progress. But we got this little town center. And then this is what I wound up doing here. So cute. And then this is what I wound up doing over here instead. I took away the kitchen cooking area I had. And just gave them a nice little table with the trophy and all that. Got the fish market here, which I like this. I definitely need to add some more trees in the back and, you know, fun shenanigans like that. And then, of course, cruiser shop. And yeah, it's basically all I've been able to take care of decorating-wise the last, what, week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I will admit, though, this last week I haven't really been, like, decorating. Like, I've been getting on just doing my dailies and grinding up on the star path, and that's about it. Because I've been spending, I think, about 3 days trying to set this computer up. It took me a lot longer than I thought. A lot longer. Well, let's see what's in Scrooge's shop. Probably nothing.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Eric. Alrighty, nothing, nothing, and nothing. The nada. Zip. Zilch. The betrayal. Okay, so let's check the other Scrooge shops. I doubt there'll be anything, but at this point, it's a force of habit, you know? Force of habit. Which, thinking of force of habit and stuff like that, near the end of all of this, I'm going to sit down, we're going to discuss what's going on for the remainder of the year, because we're going to have to change a few things around, guys, because unfortunately, YouTube's policies with horror games have really put a damper on my spirit, and I'm concerned moving forward when it comes to horror games. And it's just mainly, because... No, let me not get into it right this second. Let's just focus on the game. We'll talk about it at the end of the stream. I'll be okay, man. Just hold on to that note. Put a pin in it. I can do that thing off of Sleepaway Cam. Put a little red string around my finger and be like, huh, I remember I was supposed to do something, but it's the darnest thing. Oh yeah, that's right. Man, that woman was crazy in that movie. You never seen Sleepaway Camp? Watch it and just watch
Training
the
in
mother.
the mud is never
is
fun.
just like bizarre. I don't even know how she was legally able to keep her own child, let alone adopt another one. That woman was crazy. Certifiedly. Or certifiedly. Am I saying that right? Probably not. Alright, 2 ducks. One of the things I'm looking at is my camera. I like the placement of it. I think it'll work a lot better down here in this corner, but I'm trying to figure out if I should zoom in a little bit more on it. Because the weird part is the other monitor had a weird like slope back to it, so I was able to put the camera right there on the middle and then adjust it with the slope back. Well, this monitor that I got now is completely straight, like a flat screen monitor almost. So I gotta readjust the readjustments. Because I'm pretty sure the settings for the camera didn't really change
It's so
all that
great to have
much.
friends you can count on.
I think the only thing I probably need to mess with just a little bit is just to zoom in. Maybe we'll just have to see. Now, I will say I did mess with the quality of everything. From the streaming of the Elgato to the camera itself, I was able to basically sharpen up the images and add a little bit more detail. And I noticed it right off the bat the other day when I turned all that features on. Oh my god, it looks so much better. I know you really can't tell the difference, but I can tell the difference. I can tell. Alright, let's see. Also, while we're over here at the plaza. Not yet. I know it's soonish. Is it next week? The Christmas portal that's really late?
We must always look after one another.
Gosh, look at all the great stuff I got.
This is the spot.
Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. 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 though. Okay, so we got nothing in the shops. Disappointment as always. So I know we had some new stuff in the shop, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little butthurt because I, like many others, failed for this scheme. I bought the Aurora Borealis, right? Thinking this would be beautiful, not only in my valley with the frosty heights, but I thought it would also be beautiful in a couple of the other valleys, such as over there with the horse ranch. I didn't read the quantity of this item is limited to one and cannot be reordered from Scrooge's catalog. I didn't read that. I just, oh my god, it's finally here. Bought it because I've been wanting this because it looks so beautiful. And yeah, I got butthurt like everybody else. But looking at the rest of the collection, I'm not interested in the castle. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I think it's ugly. I don't care for it. Same thing with the glider. I think it's ugly. I don't care for it. Now, Aurora's costume, I like it, but I don't know. I just like I'm not a big fan of Aurora like that. Like maybe if it was for her, totally would be down to buy it for her so she could swap out between outfits, but 1,500 moonstones for a dress in two colors, and it's the same thing. And I've seen the clipping issues with it, where you can wear a necklace on a necklace, but you can't wear a hat on a hat and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that. We got all the celebrable stuff here, except the bubble things, but I didn't really care for the bubble machines. And then this is my recommendation pile, which I think I'll be alright. I can live without. I can live without. Eh. So yeah, not the greatest stuff in the shop this week. Alright, let's do my star pass, because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really done too much on my star pass. Like, I've done a good amount, don't get me wrong, but I'm not as far as a lot of other people, because again, just haven't had the time to really sit down and focus on this week. So take a picture, sell some fruit, change outfits. Alright. I will change outfits. Kind of, because I do like this outfit. I put this outfit together yesterday. I'm not even going to deny that to you guys. I put it together yesterday for this picture challenge this week, specifically. And I'm going to be honest, I kind of digged it. I was like, this turned out super cute. Because initially I wanted to go with more of a laid-back kind of style, you know, kind of warm, wintry, you know, New York style. But, yeah, that was not laying out the way I initially wanted it to lay out. Alright, sell 5 fruits. And I'm out of go-go juice.
You know, this village ain't
Oh,
half
you know what? Once I grab the fruit, let's head back to the ranch so I can grab something from inside. And why is this still here? Apparently I've been leaving a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. Whoopsatology.
Hi there, pal.
Hi there, Goofy. There we go. That should be our fruits. Alright, take a picture. Whoops, not that picture. Gorgeous. Alright, serve a meal at the restaurant. And then once we collect everything,
This village.
hopefully it will collect everything. I know I was having that issue again where I did something and then for 2 days in a row, it kept saying, it's done, collect it. And it would not collect at all. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that so badly again. Yeah. Mushu Courage. Oh, that's for Jafar, man. Well, I mean, I kind of owe this to Jafar. I'm sorry, man. Here's your order. The reason why I say that is because yesterday while I was trying to take the picture, for some reason,
We must
Jafar
speak again.
kept being picked for the picture, and I wouldn't have that. I was like, no, Jafar, you're not invited to this party. Go. Go. And then what was really funny is at one point, it was Jafar and then Koella. I was like, the game's got jokes today. The game, no, the game, no, not today, game. Alright. Yeah, let me go ahead and clean that up. While I grabbed all that, it must be hiding somewhere. Oh, of course. But, you know, it works out the best this way. Bloop. Ba-doop. Money.
I'm just living the dream.
Yes, you are, Olaf. You're living the best dream. The greatest dream. Yep, it's doing it again. But it's okay. We got that taken care of. We still need to do a couple of more royal tasks. About, what, 13? I have a conversation with Cindy. Damn it. Where? Okay, she's at her house. I was about to say, like, where'd she go? She hiding in her house. Why? Why are you hiding, baby girl? Come on out. I mean, granted, I know your yard's not the greatest, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Alright, you're just on the back burner, burner. Alrighty, let's get through this. Thank you. Cook a perfect appetizer. Okay. Alrighty, and let us go over here to our appetizers. Go ahead and knock that out. Actually, I might just go to the horse ranch and clean up that room later. Don't even worry about it. We'll do it later. Don't want to be boring y'all with that cleanup duty, because oh my god, to clean up a couple of other houses. Mainly the houses from Storybook that I had all decorated. I hated to have to destroy them, but I needed some furniture, and I gotta rearrange the houses anyway, so I might change the theme, so I figured why not go ahead and just take them apart, since a couple of those houses were done like a year and a half ago at this point. Alright, yeah, that works. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. Alright, fish somewhere frosty.
I'm so glad we met.
I'm glad we met too, Elsie. You're pretty chill. No pun intended. Alright, go ahead and throw that in. Fantastic. Okay, I think they only asked this, what, 4 times? 4 times. Alright, I will
wonder
force
what
a fish
Anna's up
then.
to.
You know, Elsa, you didn't have to come back. You could have left. You don't have to sit here and watch me fish. I'm sure you have other hobbies you would like to do, other things you would like to, you know, practice besides staring at me and my fish. Oh, wait, that reminds me. My monkeys. I was in the process of, whoops, leveling up my monkeys, and then I swapped out 'cause I was testing out different companions for the picture. Do.
Well,
Swap those
I've
out.
certainly gone into the unknown.
Huh, ba-doom. Oh, damn it. I had a feeling I was too far. Damn it. There we go. Oh, good, Stitch. That's good to know. He's having a fantastic day. I don't know if y'all heard that, but he's having a fantastic day. Oh, wait. My math was totally off. Why am I thinking 4? Why am I thinking 4? I gotta do this 5 times. Oh, I see an orange dot over there. Hold that thought. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this little pond. I gotta take these bushes away because unfortunately it's become an out of sight, out of mind situation. And I always forget the fish over here. Again, Elsa, you could do anything else in this world that you want. I don't know why you're watching me fish. What'd she do? Go the long way around? I was just about to make a joke, and here she comes. No, she's literally, here she came. I find it cute, though. It kind of, you know, makes it feel more lively here. I won't deny that. You know, they'll be walking, be like, oh my god, what you doing? And then they sit there and praise me. Like I'm Nikki from Infinity Nikki.
My magic can feel how special this place
I
is.
swear in that game, they're always just praising Nikki. Oh, Nikki's the greatest. Nikki's the best. Average specials that might take you to the ball. Pumpkins, okay. I can do that. Yeah. So apparently this is the one that it won't let me have. Fantastic. Alright, let's head to my... Oh wait, before we head to my pumpkin patch, let me grab a gardening buddy. Gardening buddy, gardening buddy. Ah, Olaf. Right? No, wait, you're a foraging buddy. Hey, Willie, how's it going, man? Happy New Year and all that fun jazz.
I've got a new po' boy
Hope you had a
recipe
good one.
you just have to try.
Maybe in a minute, Tatiana. I gotta find me a gardening buddy.
You know,
Are
I
you my
really
gardening
like
buddy?
it here.
Oh, well, we
Oh,
can't hang out
thanks.
anyway.
This makes me so happy.
Anybody else having that weird issue lately? Or for some reason, it's not letting you hang out with certain villagers? Like, I had to do, like, this weird thing to get Merlin to hang out with me, because I needed to hang out with Merlin, for one of the Star Path duties. And, yeah, I don't know what the deal was there. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's go get Minnie. because she should be a gardening buddy, right? I'm pretty sure I made Minnie and Mickey gardening buddies. That made sense. That's great, Willie. That's great. No Minnie, okay. Will Minnie appear magically? But did you have a good New Year's, Willie? Hope everything was fantastic with the celebrating time of the year. Okay, no Minnie. And yet Minnie's in the house. But yet Minnie was not there. In said house. Okay. Listen, I just want a garden buddy to make my life easier. Would have known this, I wouldn't have started this hunt. Now at this point, I'm committed. I am committed.
Remember,
How about you,
even
fairy godmother?
miracles take a little time.
No, you're a mining
You've been
buddy.
so helpful.
Alright. Wait, is Alice a garden buddy or is she a foraging buddy? And here we go with the rain again. Good, good. What you do on the New Year's? Do anything fun? Go to any parties? Countdown? Stayed up till midnight? Went to sleep immediately after? Stayed up till 5 a.m.? Stayed up?
For adults,
Doing crazy
the
shit.
villagers here are quite nice
All the
to
shit,
talk
all the
to.
craziness? Alright. And before I head over to my pumpkins real quick, let me go finish, I think it was, yeah, harvest coffee beans. And that should also knock out the vegetables once we get the pumpkins. Oh. I'm like, come on, Alice. I will say I had a pretty good New Year's. Me and Eric spent half the time, or most of the time, just trying to get this computer all set up. I don't think we went to bed at about 3 a.m. Oh, you want the DJ to do about 13-hour stream? Awesome, awesome. Which DJ was it? I'll probably need to buy some more real quick.
Hi there, pal.
Ah, okay, okay. So you did the New Year's Eve countdown Animal Crossing. I remember doing that a couple of years ago. Actually, no, it's more than that, 'cause I haven't touched it since 2022. I want to say, right after the... Okay, which update was it? Some update. One of the last updates they did back in 2022. But yeah, that's always a good time. Okay, okay, nice. Canada Buddy. I gotta look that up. Interesting name. I'm not gonna deny that. That is a very interesting name. A mouthful, but I like it. Oh, no. So, buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, sell, sell, buy. Alright, thank you, Goofy.
Whoa!
content more. There we go. Now let's go ahead and replenish what I just wrote, or what I just picked, not what I just grew. $5 upgrade. Is that for the what? Switch to the from the Switch 1 to Switch 2, or what is that? I've never heard of that. The upgrade from the Animal Crossing. All right, got that one. No, sell, 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 sell.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again, Goofy. I feel like I just saw you like 20 minutes ago. Oh, I'm sorry, 20 seconds ago.
Oh.
Alright, hang out with Cindy. That's fine. Damn it. Every time I'm not paying attention. One day I'll start a dream team. One day. Like the song from Les Miserables. One day more. Granted, that is a great song. I'm not gonna deny that. It's one of my favorites.
We have so much to talk about.
You gotta make sure you have the fun. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, so I was right. It was for the Switch 2 edition. Alright, that's actually kind of nice of them, where it's only like a $5 charge to transfer everything over. Especially compared to some of the games I've been told that where you have to buy an actual secondary copy. Finally, we got rid of it. Alright, let's hang out with Cindy for a minute. So, I want to check something out because I was noticing on the map. Alright, so you know how we had Dream Dust, and then initially it was the Inklets, right? Well, I noticed, I want to say it was here. I want to say it was because I noticed it with the Wish Blossom Ranch. I think it's regular Dream Dust, but I'm pretty sure they changed this one too. Let me double check. Let me double check before I start spouting out nonsense. Okay, not. No, wait, is it this one? Yeah, see, that's Dream Dust. Alright, sorry, misspoken. It wasn't Storybook Vale, it was just Wish Blossom Mountain. But yes, that one is also just regular old, Dreamlight Magic. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. Whee! Okay, so what shenanigans can I do over here? Have a daily discussion. Hey, it's a companion. Alright, let me check something. So 2.6. Oh, does it? No, wait, 2.7. Yeah, okay, so it does work over here. Alright, I thought so.
I'm so glad you're here.
Okay, and... Yo, wait, you were gardening, buddy. Okay. catch some fish. That's a beautiful humming you got going on, Cindy. Yeah, I'm excited the way this all turned out. Granted, though, I will say I'm a little disappointed in one aspect. I tried to do one of those cute little dirt roads going off this way, because I noticed that Goofy's little stall was having some difficulties getting around over here because of the bush placement. So I want to do a cute little, dirt path that I seen. I don't know why, but mine looks like garbage compared to everybody else's. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but mine just looks horrible. So I just kept deleting it. I tried for over 20 minutes to make it look good. Could not do it. Could not do it. Oh well, I'm gonna try again later. Oh. Fantastic. That means one monkey is done. Whoops, wrong button. Fantastic. Alright, and then after this one, I gotta see how many more I gotta catch. Oh, just the 3. Okay. Let's see. Harvest fruits. Actually, why am I flying? It's quicker. Alright, harvest fruits. See, prepare a 4-star meal. Prepare a 2-star meal. Okay. What you sound like, Sven? My cute little moose. I look like a moose. Ah, but you're a very pretty moose. Make all the boy mooses go woo. Oh, I love that movie. Okay, I know I saw, or I thought I saw, yeah. This up here as well, for the minerals. And I want to say it was this one back here as well. I could be misremembering. Alright, not that one. Oh wait, no, I think it's this one in the corner, yeah. I hope they show one day. Like seriously, the 7 dwarfs would be so cute. Ah, fantastic. I already see a technical problem with my building already. Alright, we're gonna play this game. So what do we got that I can use to cover that up? There we go. Now hopefully that stops any further issues. I hope that stops any further issues. That's just my only hope there. Alright, that should have been the 2 minerals. Alright, now let me hop. Oh. Alright, let me clean him up and then we'll hop back on him. because I got a stove right over here. I never noticed that. I got the little bells. That was adorable.
No one here coordinate colors.
Oh, up yours, Koala. I coordinated all these colors just fine. Alright, Finn, I need you to wait here, buddy. Oh, hang on, let me make double sure. A 2-star meal and a 4-star meal. Oh, not that, not that. I don't feel like going to get some more salt crystals right now. Not that either. Mainly the onions. Yeah, let's go with the cake. Alrighty. Oh no, can I have a discussion with you real quick, can I?
Oh, hi.
My question is Anna stuck over here?
Ow!
Okay, just checking. I was a little concerned for her for a second. Ready? Ready? Feed a
day.
critter. Pretty sure there's a goose down here. I can go ahead and feed. Okay, where did you go? Ah, here you are. Alright, you got a little buddy. Alrighty, and now out of curiosity, how much have I already done? About 90. Alright, and I need to do one more task. Which, that should be a piece of cake. Barely inconvenience. See, it's either I find the spice and I complete that, or I mine the 4 spots. Either way, it's going to get done within a minute or 2. I love the way she hops on him. She knows she does the whole like action movie hero thing. Oh yeah, my rotating duties. I forgot about these. Oh, 2 more small talks and a couple more pictures. Oh, we're not even gonna talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about that. Alright, I need another picture. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure I saw a whole bunch of them over here. pretty sure I saw Koala go over there. If not, they're up top. No, they all went up top. Nobody here wants to hang out in my square. Is it because it's still under construction? The only area that's actually completed is up here. Alright, and then let me get a picture with you, Tink. Tink, wait! I say don't leave. Alright. Yeah, I totally forgot to check this out on Wednesday. I gotta have one more small talk with a villager. I think Koala's right up here. Yep, there she is.
Yes, hello, darling.
Right up in her face. Right up in her face. Just, ew. Get that nose drool all over her dress spin. Do it. Do it. Alright, that takes care of these duties. Ah, yeah, let me click it. Fantastic, and I just need one more. Fantastic. I would definitely recommend if you guys Wish Blossom Ranch, when doing the duties, just come over here. There's no glitches happening over here. You can collect everything, no problemo. I don't know what the hell is going on with a lot of this, but I mean, again, makes it easier if you could just go over here. Alright, Olaf's nose. So let's go back to the valley. I do believe I got some carrots and stuff over there at Mickey's garden. I'm pretty sure I got some. I could be mistaken. Oh, hey, Minnie. We were looking for you earlier. I did have some, but I think I may need some more. There we go. Get as much of that as possible. Alright, fantastic. Alright, how many do I gotta plant? 50. Oh. Not many, actually. Never mind. I didn't think I had enough, but yay, golden carrot. Alright, mine for white gems. And there we go. Alrighty. See any about what 3.9 out of 7.5. It's less than 4,000, I can tell you that. Probably even less than 3,000. Yeah, we could probably knock that out. Well, let's go ahead and get what we can at the moment. See, I do believe, yeah, I got the first 3 pages all taken care of. Of course, our moonstones. That literally leaves this and this for this page. Alright, so I need about 40 there. And then I can finish that up. And then we can work on our bonus rewards. Which, I mean, the bonus rewards are pretty nice. You know, it's got some good stuff to it. Okay. Oh, not that one. So, we still hanging out with Cindy, but while we're here, let's head over to the Frosty Heights, see if I can get some purple ones, and then we'll head over to the Forgotten Lands and see if we can't get a combination. Unfortunately, it probably would be a little bit better if I didn't have Cindy with me and actually had a mining buddy, but I gotta hang out with her. It's mandatory. Alright, fantastic. So we at least got, what, 2 or 3 over there? I think 2. Yeah, we got just the 2, but that's fine. That's 2 more than what we did have. Oh, I already see some diamonds. Oh, I'm over here and thinking about stuff. So I've been thinking of a place where I can move all this. Now, hear me out. The Forest of Valor. I know it's not as spooky as over here, but the Forest of Valor is pretty big. And at the end of the day, I really don't want to move, you know, my Halloween town too far from my main valley because I really love my Halloween town. And also, the only other place it will look good is, well, going to the villains. I am not going to deny that. It's going to the villains. I mean, granted, I could maybe try to squeeze both of them in there, but what I'm really worried about is just the amount of spacing. And that's something I gotta keep in consideration when going forward with the decorating. As I have all this space, I don't need to cram everything into one location because it just looks good. Alright, 3 purples, 2 whites. Okay, not bad. Let's see. I'm trying to think, where else are some diamonds? And the Forgotten Lands. I know some of these can repeat in other areas, but I don't think I'm lucky with these two in particular. Yeah, like say with these with the rubies and yeah, just rubies actually. I can at least go to another place and get it, but looks like the diamonds are not that lucky, and neither are the amethysts. Darn it! So it looks like we're stuck here for that. Okay, and I don't want to start opening up the memories. I know I got plenty of orbs hanging around, but I feel like there's one more. I want to say I heard that there's one more that's basically a 5, a 10, and a 15. I got the 5 and the 10. I'm just waiting for that 15 now, and then I can start opening all the memories up and hopefully knock out what I can with that. Oh, I'm out of go-go juice.
It's so good to see you.
Alright, now let's move across this way. And that should give us about a 4, which would give us 3.5. I think that's what we need after 3.5. Oh, sorry, Sandy. I'm just like pushing you all up the hill, aren't I? Which I do apologize for that, but you know what? I'm channeling my inner thoughts of when I was watching Stranger Things the other day, alright? Like I was sitting there screaming at Max, girl, you need to run! Run! No, let's have a 5-minute conversation with Holly about life. But we're on a strict time limit. No, we have time for this. I do want to talk to you guys about Stranger Things, but I'm going to give it to next week. Give, it time for all the spoilers to get out. People to sit down to be able to watch this 2-hour finale. My personal thoughts, though, without any spoilers, I'll be honest, I don't know how I feel about the ending because there's certain aspects I like about it, but there was a lot of aspects I didn't like. And it was mainly, it felt rushed at some points. There were certain situations where I felt like you built it up for so long, since it took about 10 years to tell this story. You built it up for so long. I was expecting a better showdown than what we got. Now, we'll talk more about it next week. Like I said, I don't want to be spoiling it, especially being that it is a series finale of a TV show that's very popular. So we'll wait till next week to talk about it. Alright, 3.9. Oh, crap. I was mining in the wrong area. Damn it, I'm a moron. I'm mining over here in the plaza section. I need to be over here at the meadow. Even though I read it like 8 times, I still went to the plaza. Oh, I hear Stitch. Bum, 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 bum. I swear he's adorable. He is adorable.
Oh, the flowers are going to love this rain.
What rain, Minnie? It's sunshiny. You should have said that like 20 minutes ago. I swear, some of the characters' dialogues are definitely off on occasion. See, add 3 decorations. See, add add 3 decorations. I hate but love these. It's mainly just because it's asking me to add more decorations to a section that's already decorated. So it's a bit like, seriously, you can't count what's already there as, oh, well, you got it all fully decked out. There you go. But no, no, no. We got to add it individually. But yeah, it's part of the charm when it comes to doing your daily. It's part of the charm. One of the reasons why I hate it, but I love it because it's so simple to do. Catch 3 fish. That's which is one of those duties that I love to hate. Because it's just like, why? Why can't you count the beautiful stuff I've already done? But I love it because it's so simple. Alright, let's go to the forest. Let's do a little bit of fishing.
The valley is becoming such a special place.
I'm about to say, where's Cindy? Getting concerned for you, woman. You disappeared on me. Out. Hopefully, it's either this one or one more I gotta do. Hopefully this is the last one though. Alright, let's see if I can't grab everything. Fantastic. Oh, now it wants me to mine some spots. You should have asked me that 15 minutes ago. That's fine. We can go ahead and knock it out. Get rid of all of this though. Shiny, shiny, 'cause it's shining, shining brighter than the glistening stars. So I don't really know that song all that well. Which is funny because I like that scene. I really love that scene. I do not know that song all that well though. Alright, got all that. Alright, catch some seafood. Let's see if we're lucky and we get a crab. Or 2. Or 3. If we're lucky. Let's find out. Nope. Okay. 1 out of 2, not bad. Let's see if we can't get 2 out of 3. Alright, 2 out of 3, not bad, not bad. Okay, maybe if we're lucky we can find... Whoops, I am stuck. And not on a feeling either. Or maybe if we're lucky we can find something at the beach. Alright, we're done with Sandy.
I'm so glad you're here. I so admire how kind and courageous everyone is.
Oh, the flowers are going to love
It wants me to craft something real quick. Out of curiosity, will it count if I do... pathways? Let me find out. Yep, counts when you do pathways. Fantastic. Alright, 4.4, not bad. Alright, do I finally have enough to at least finish that page? No, I need 10 more. Alright, which one can I knock out? Everything's kind of like at the middle ground right now. Let's just keep doing some stuff then. Let's go back to Frosty Heights, get 3 more fish. I love the task keep doing shit after I already left it. Like, I'm already fishing up here for seafood. Get some crabs, do something else. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you fish for some fish at Frosty Heights? Like, damn, I could have used you like 5 minutes ago.
I just love sunny days.
Right, Olaf, it's a beautiful sunny day. Alright, monkey's leveled up. So now that is 2 monkeys taken care of. Alright, companions. Now that we're done with them, let's swap them out. I can't swap them out. You're not gonna let me swap them out? Come on. Oh my god. No. Oh, he's not fully leveled up. Oh. Damn it, you little sea monkey. Oh. It's always this corner, man. Alrighty, and that should be that. Now let me do myself a favor and empty out my pockets. Alright, drop, drop. Yeah, funny enough, a lot of this I picked up from inside those other houses, and then I grabbed some more stuff to add to the picture. So I'm just flush with food. And apparently I still forgot some food. Alright, fantastic. Got a stockpile. I got too much of a stockpile when it comes to food. Vegetables. Alright, fantastic. Now we finally got some room so we can swap them out now. Granted, let me get rid of a couple more things in this main room and then we'll be good to go. Alright, took care of that one. Alrighty, and that leaves us a bunch of jewels and stuff, which I'll empty out later. Alrighty. Now we can continue on what we were doing. Mine rocks, harvest, and raspberries. Okay, let's see if we're lucky. Maybe this one's a crab. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, let me swap out my monkeys also. Go, so we'll go ahead and get them leveled up. Alright, let's head down this way. By head down this way, I mean slowly and painfully walk, it seems like. There we go. Yeah, I could call one of my horse buddies, but let's fly. What we can. I think we just need to do this one and the one across. That should be that for the plaza.
Hakuna Matata!
Alright, harvest raspberries. A raspberry tastes like raspberries. Let's head to here and we'll grab some of those mushrooms. Alright, feed a sea turtle. Which I should have some seaweed on me. Where are the cute little turtles at? Okay, I was about to say, I just heard you. Hello, little guy. There you go. Alrighty, got about 55. Let's go back to Frosty Heights and Forgotten Land, see if at this point we got some amethyst or diamonds coming in. Oh, the audio is messed up again. Yeah, I've noticed that a few times too. The audio would just cut in and out weirdly. And it's usually just the sound effects too. It's never, you know, like the music or anything. It's just the sound effects. Alright, fantastic. We got that. Alright, and that knocks out this page right here. So now that just leaves all of this fun jazz. Alright, wonderful. Go over here, at least try for some more diamonds one more time. And then once we get done, because initially I just wanted to get done. Ooh. Oh, that only gave me 4. Sadly, I only saw just the 2 as well. Here we go. Refinement item, okay. Let me get this out my way. I don't know what's up with the sound effects, guys. I've noticed it for the past 2 days now, but this is the longest it's been quiet. Alright, refine material. Do I need anything in particular? The thing is, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, we can always go with the classic. So let's be honest, we use iron ingots for a lot of things. Okay, perfect dessert, okay. Oh no, my go-go juice. Oh, my blue chest. Oh, that's mean. That's so mean. That is so mean. That is an invisible wall trick. That is so mean. No wonder I didn't pick that up. I was wondering as I was walking to it, like, why did I just leave this coin here? That's why. Alright, and perfect desserts. That's out the way. Fish somewhere forgotten. Yeah, we can knock this one out too real quick. And there it went with that weird glitch again with the menu music. I haven't had that issue, I think, in like 2 weeks. I thought they might have fixed it, but it looks like it's still persistent. But it also seems like we have an extra issue of it now lagging the audio. Yeah, I'm thinking of just turn the music down if it's gonna keep doing that. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it's just me, guys, but I really feel like the music, when it does this, gets so much louder than what it's supposed to be. I think it's finally calming down. I think. Don't hold me to it. I think it's finally calming down. No, no. You know what? No, we're not dealing with this. We're not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. I feel like I literally have to yell at you guys just so y'all can hear me because it's so loud in my ears. And the thing is, my headphones aren't even turned up all the way. They're only at like 70. Yeah, we haven't had this issue in about 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks. I know when we had the initial update when Cinderella came out, we're having this issue. And I thought maybe they finally fixed it, but this is the first time it's come back. And you know what? We're not dealing with it. We're not dealing with it. We're not dealing with it. This is the year of not dealing with bullshit. Which means if it doesn't want to cooperate, it wants to act a fool, that's fine. I'll just turn it down. Because you're not going to keep resetting the damn music over and over again. Just perpetually getting louder in my ear. You're not going to do that to me. Not today, game. Not today. There we go. Again, I hate to just, you know, cut the music out like that, but like I said, I'm not having it do this repeatedly over and over again in my ear at a high volume. I mean, I love the music, don't get me wrong, I love the music of Disney Dreamlight Valley. But this has got to get fixed. New year, fix this. At this point when it comes to gaming, I feel like we should hold everybody up to the same standards they try to hold us up at. You want us to give a whole bunch of money to your game? You want us to keep supporting you and do this? And buy you AAA games and do that? Well, give me a reason to. Give me a reason. You having a game with persistent bugs makes me not want to keep giving you money. Again, that's not an attack on Disney Dreamlight Valley. That's just like stating in general about just the state of gaming right now. Alrighty. Because don't get me wrong, I'm a little butthurt because there has been some persistent bugs these last couple of weeks and they haven't fixed it yet. And of course we had the whole issue with Ozzy's Cozy Corner and a couple other people talking about their issues with the game a couple of weeks back. So I know a lot of people have been having some issues, which is understandable, completely understandable. I feel that 100% and I agree with them on a lot of it. Let's see, 5 point. Alright, Maleficent. It looks like we've pretty much caught up with everything we can. Let's see. Sell one mineral, which I got that. I could probably maybe grab a fish or two. And then mine up here. Okay. I didn't realize I was running so low on energy. Yeah. Alright, and this last one over here should knock this out. Alright, fantastic. And it's glitched. Alright, let's grab this. Yeah, this would drive anybody mad, the way the music keeps swapping back and forth because it doesn't know what to do. I'll drive anybody crazy. Hopefully Disney Dreamlight Valley gets their shit together this year. And hopefully we have some greater things in the last couple of weeks here. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say this game has been perfect from the beginning. But I will say these last couple of months with the game has not been the grandest, especially with some of the updates, some of the bugs, some of the glitches, and the way they've been monetizing things with the moonstones and how everything's been playing out. Hopefully they get the shit together. We'll just have to find out, though. I mean, I'm rooting for them, but I see where a lot of people are starting to lose their love for this game because of these practices they're doing. Come on, Maleficent. Now, you want your fan base to keep supporting you and coming around and praising this game. Well, you gotta, it's one of those you gotta scratch my back so I scratch your back situation. And I feel like a lot of game developers have forgotten that rule. Ain't that right, Maleficent? Mistress of all evil. Are you the one in control of all this? Is that what's going on? Alright. What else am I going to need? Now, let me go ahead and sell these minerals.
Howdy.
Yeah, actually, no, that will work fine.
Uh-huh.
Alright, there's our minerals. Repair 2-star mill. Skadoosh. Alright, a 2-star mill. Actually, would this count as a 2-star mill? It does. Alright, and 3 decoration pieces. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do myself a even bigger favor. Because I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm sure when I reset the game, the music will be just fine, but I can't. I can't with that. The constant back and forth and me switching from decorating to just walking around. Yeah, the music don't know what to do. So you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. We'll just turn it off. We'll just turn it off. I was catch 3 fish in the plaza. I got the mask backwards there. Yeah. Alright, and then fish 3 times here. And then we'll see how much more I got left to finish off these Dreamlight duties. God, it's so quiet without the music. Ah, just the atmospheric sounds of the water dripping, the bunnies clipping, the fishes biting. Interesting. I've never played like this before. I've always had the music. You celebrate weird, Maleficent. Just saying. Alright, I need one more fish. Come on, one more fish. I just need one. Just one, please. Manifest me one fish. There we go. Alright, 6.5. So, yeah, I'll just need a few more and then 2 more royal tests there. Okay. So, harvest some apples. Mine at the Glades of Trust. Fish the Glades of Trust. Alright, so let's go to the Glades of Trust and just knock that out. Oh. God, if I didn't have y'all streaming in the background. Let me rephrase that. If I didn't have y'all here, I'll be playing music in the background. I actually got my vinyl records and all that set up in the corner back here, and actually won't be in the way anymore. Well, as you can probably see, all back here has been changed. Like, you can clearly tell my setup is completely different from what it was last year. Because I got rid of, I think, the stack of boxes here to make room for the computer. I think we pulled the computer up, we brought this table forward and it skewed it, moved the purple table from here, brought it here into the corner. This table was initially the table that was over there with the kitty condo that Pandora kept dropping and falling on. You know, and sometimes we heard the big kadunk. That is the table she kept falling on. Well, we moved it from over there to over here. Rearranged my shelves so I could take some weight off on one of my bookshelves over here because the boards are bowing a bit because I had way too many books. This is why some of them are here now. Rearranged my figurines. A little bit more organized, a little bit more, you know, uniform theming going on. Changed my posters around. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. That's why it took me about 3 days to get all this situated too. I was doing like a deep clean over here. I'm very happy the way it turned out. I got a lot more room to move around, push around, a lot more lighting. And with a new computer being, kind of built for this, I have a lot more control over the settings and tweaking of, microphones, audio, for the games and stuff like that. So I feel like this is a very good move for the future, especially for the stream and just me gaming in general. Because it really makes this like perfect timing is because we know that right now, CPUs and all that are going up in prices because what's the name of that company, Nvidia or something like that, are moving from making graphics cards to going into the AI market. So now they're spiking up in prices. Luckily, like seriously, lucky me on this, not to brag or to toot my own horn, but it is pretty lucky that I decided to get the computer when I did. Because now it looks like it may have gone up in prices since I last bought it a couple of months ago. Alright, and we just need to do one more thing. We can knock this one out. Harvest lemons. Fine, we'll harvest the apples then. You jerks. Okay, let's get feed the sunbirds. Feed a raccoon. Alright, let me grab this for the raccoon. And then that flower for the sunbirds. I see a sunbird there. Don't go anywhere, buddy. I want to grab this flower so I can feed you. Thank you. And then we can go over here. Feed the raccoons. Alright, where are you? Oh, there you are. You're lucky I'm out of go-go juice, otherwise I'd be right on your ass. Red light. Chase after him like I'm his demons. Just chase after him like I'm his demons. Yeah, I was now about to play red light, green light. I thought about it and I was like, nah, I'll just chase him down like I'm a demon. Alright. Let's see. And that's that. Alright, collect some... Yeah, that should be easy. We can go ahead and knock that one out. Some shoreline stuff. Alright, yeah, see, that was easy. Alright, then gives the squirrels their favorite food, which is peanuts. Which, let me double check something and make sure I can just give the same squirrel the same amount of peanuts. Go in here. And I know this is not the most exciting stream we've done, especially starting the new year. But like I said, this is all just a practice stream to make sure everything's set up, looking good, the quality is great, the camera's working properly, the mic sounds good. Now that's why we're kind of just doing the basic Star Path stuff. Like I said, this is just a practice run just to make sure everything's looking great. And then next week, we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff. Like, okay, it's not gonna start coming next week, but we'll discuss more when I get to the end of the stream. All right, where's the squirrel at? There's one. Where'd he go? Oh. Alright, come on, let me approach him again. Alright. Now let me double check to see if this counts. 'Cause I want to say it does, but yes. But it's one of those things I wasn't sure. Hey, you can feed the same critter the same stuff. You don't have to wait for 5 individual little squirrels. You can say the feed the same squirrel all 5 ingredients. That should save you a day. Alrighty. And that just leaves hanging out with Maleficent. Another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. Okay. It's not even what I clicked, but okay. Just take my moonstones from me, why don't you? I'm not even my moonstones, my cookies. How dare you? Has it ever occurred to you that maybe I wanted the freaking shirt first, but I was waiting? You jerk. I guess I'll go ahead and buy the gloves. Alright, Maleficent, looks like we got like 5 more minutes and then we can be finished. I figured while we wait, we could do a little bit of voting. Because I don't think I voted today. One day more. One day more. Alright, let's scoot back over here. Do some voting. Alrighty, that one's cute. But there's been some really cute ones this week. I'm not going to deny that. There's been some absolutely adorable ones. Now I'm going to go right. That's why I'm a little worried about mine. I think mine may not be as cozy to everybody else, but, it's nice. Hopefully I can match the same energy as everybody else. I like right. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Yeah, I want to go with left. Okay, I like. Oh, both of these are really adorable now. But I'm gonna go right. Oh, that one's lovely now. Oh. And then this one, also cute. But I'm gonna go with the Waiting for Christmas. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. This one's nice, a little dark, but I like that one. We'll go right. And that one's cute. Oh, I like this one, even though it's simple. It's cute. Ooh, both of these are adorable. One's got a lot going on and one doesn't, but both are adorable. I'm gonna go left though. I'm gonna go left. Yeah, it's really hard to choose because both of these are really cute. I really like both of these. Ah, maybe one day they'll add a vote for both option. That's my petition at least. That is at least the petition I've been sending out. I want to vote for both option, guys. All right, that one's lovely. Okay, so it's not just me with the weird texture bubbles things going on. I've noticed that a few times. I wasn't sure if it was just me, but no, it looks like somebody else is having that issue. And let's go left. Okay, fantastic. Been some great photos, especially this week. Alright, that leads me off to do a couple of things off the stream. Cause, like with the daily discussion of the villagers, I could just run around and just quickly talk to everybody. I can get a mining buddy or a potion. I can go ahead and knock those out and then cast around for some seafood. Same thing, get some potions action going on. Yeah, I can knock a lot of this out. And hopefully I'll have this done at least what I can, at least the main duty page by Wednesday. Hopefully we can knock it out, and that'll just leave the rotating duties, which I think we have how many weeks left? See, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we got 4 weeks left. That's ridiculous. That actually seems more than what it was last time. Last time was what, 6 weeks? I don't know. I like the concept of the these type of duties. I don't like the fact that they're a lot between 2 months though. Like think about it. 4 weeks is basically the equivalent of almost a month, depending on where you got started at. So yeah, plus 8 weeks. Yeah, that's like almost 2 months. It takes 2 months just to get the bonus rewards all the way. I understand they're trying to slow everything down so people aren't grinding on through, but that is a little ridiculous time gate wise. 2 months for recolor outfits of a hat we already have, a jacket we already have, a skirt, a top, and gloves we already have. These three are the only unique items in this thing. 'Cause I know this one, initially we could buy that outfit for, what is it, Anna or Elsa? One of them. And that's unique, and that's unique, and of course this house is unique. But yeah, all this, like, I'll stand by this. I don't think this is necessary. I don't think this is necessary. I know a lot of people like to, argue for it, going, well, we need more clothes. We need more clothes. Well, not to be this asshole, but I'm going to say it anyway. We need more clothes. Why don't they just design more clothes? I mean, this is a bonus reward. Shouldn't we get extra bonus goodies, not just recolored skins of the same thing that we had in the regular reward system? Just saying. I'll die on that hill about that argument. But this page I'm fine with because unique items, and same thing with this. So it really should have been just 3 pages. Literally the first, second page, third page, and then the Moonstone page. We don't need recolors of something we already have. Be more creative, Game Loft. Be more creative. Going forward in the future, that's what I'm expecting. Not the same garbage that is just repeating. I don't mean to sound so harsh about it, but that's just been my complaint that I've been sitting on. But hopefully, like I said, we'll be able to get all this out. But let's sit down and have a actual conversation real quick so we can discuss what's coming up on the future of the channel. Because we gotta change some stuff around. So, I know I made a mention about it last year, but I'll reiterate yet again just in case y'all might have missed it. YouTube has changed its policy when it comes to horror games. Now they're very anal about what is to be shown. So certain horror games may not cut it here on YouTube. Let me just be frank here. YouTube may look at it and go, "That's too disgusting. There's too much vulgarness to it. Oh, this child could be in danger," kind of bullshit. And yeah, they may not push it out or do anything at all. So the only thing I can't guarantee is stuff like Poppy Playtime. Those types of horror games. I can play them on the stream without any kind of problems that I'm aware of because Poppy's pretty clean. Yeah, the theming behind it's disturbing, but think about it. YouTube don't give a shit about theme. Let's look at Five Nights at Freddy. Everybody loves Five Nights at Freddy, so you start thinking about the themes of that whole situation. And then you're like, that's really dark and children should be liking it, but here we are in 2025 and there's a third movie on the way out. That's PG-13 for the kids. Anyway, I digress. Point is, they don't care about the themes. They only care about what they can see. So they see blood, they see guts, they see gore, they see a woman being violated because that's part of the game, but it makes them uncomfortable. They may not push it, or worse, take the video down. So when it comes to games like Poppy, like I said, that one should be fine. I know with Poppy Chapter 5, now they got a new computer. I may be able to stream it for you guys, and hopefully we don't have any issues like I did with Chapter 3. I remember those lag issues, but so far, from what I tested out, it should run pretty smooth. We'll just have to see. Worst case scenario is I wind up having to do just a video of it for you guys. But yeah, games like that is safe. So I will have those scheduled out. They will probably be far and in between though, because there's not many games like Poppy that have really caught my attention except for Poppy. I think mainly when it comes to mascot horror, it's been Poppy, Bendy and the Ink Machine, but I haven't played Bendy on the channel at all. I played it before. I love the game franchise, but I've never played it on the channel. And Five Nights at Freddy's, which I did a few Five Nights at Freddy's, mainly with the VR. But yeah, to be honest, I don't know how many games that's going to be, but I do know Chapter 5 of Poppy should be good. Now, when it comes to the other games, I'm probably going to have to pre-screen them. As in, no more first-time reactions of let's sit down and watch me get scared initially together, because I don't know if YouTube would be okay with that.
So friendly, like a warm hug.
Thanks, Olaf. Can you go away now? I'm trying to have a conversation with my people. Like, I love you, man, but seriously. But unfortunately, that just means that we are no longer going to be able to stream, stuff like Silent Hill and maybe even Final Frame right off the bat, because YouTube may frown upon it. They may look at it and go, well, this is not right. Now, again, they kind of stated how they felt about a couple of things and finer details. So they're saying stuff like Call of Duty should be fine and other, graphical games like that should be fine. But I've also been seeing where other people have been getting their channels taken down or videos being removed, and they've been playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. So yes, moving forward when it comes to horror games like Resident Evil, especially with 9, it is going to be pre-screened and probably edited. Which leads me to another thing. When it comes to the horror games, I've noticed that y'all really don't care for the Let's Plays. And again, it's not towards like you guys as my fellow followers and stuff like that. I'm just saying in general, talking to the consensus, looking over on Reddit, seeing how other people are feeling. It seems like Let's Plays are not really doing all that grand from beginning to end. So I'm thinking if I'm going to do storytelling games like this, any kind of horror storytelling game, I would do Let's Plays, but they won't be the full, beginning to end. We'll have a lot of edits and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm not getting rid of the horror games. They're not going anywhere. It's just we're going to have to do something a little bit different because of the fact of, YouTube's new policies and shit like that. Which, again, understandable. I don't want to be bucking up against YouTube on this. I'm a little annoyed by it. But I got to do what I got to do, especially if I want to keep playing my horror games for you guys. So, pre-screens from now on. It's going to be probably edited. We'll have some fun with it though. Also, moving forward, when it comes to content moving forward, we will be having Disney Dreamlight Valley. That's a given. As far as I know, unless something happens and Disney Dreamlight Valley makes everyone just have a sour pucker face, we should still keep on with Reset Wednesdays and maybe Decorating Fridays. The reason why I'm saying maybe Decorating Fridays is because I'm thinking about pulling Nikki in, mainly as some kind of filler content that's different from Disney. That's also a cozy game, but something that is, very short. Something I could knock out a video, not a video or two, but an hour or two on a Friday that is different from Disney. So we're having Disney, Phasmo, and Nikki one week, and then maybe Disney, Phasmo, Disney another week, or Nikki, Disney, Phasmo. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. The point is, Friday's going to be a variety streaming thing. Well, I'm going to be switching between a couple of cozy games. But that also brings out some videos I want to do. So also moving forward, because we're cutting down on the, streaming of the horror games, we'll be moving more towards some cozy direction games, and I'm still gonna keep the horror element, but I'm thinking of bringing in a series I wanted to do about a year and a half ago, but because I made the decision of doing it after I already were like, I don't know, I want to say 200 days in, I decided not to do this, and it was Don't Starve Together. I love that game. I enjoyed the game. It is a survival horror cozy game that I just absolutely am enthralled with. Now that I got a computer, my roommate says he could play with us, so maybe we could start a series of, like a challenge mode or see, if we can survive a year or something. Have some fun videos of Don't Starve Together. And also, besides Don't Starve videos that I do plan on doing, and of course the pre-screening horror games, I am thinking about knocking out a couple of, quick videos. So about maybe some 10-15 minute videos of like, let's get together with, Nikki and Infinity Nikki. We can also do some like speed build kind of videos as well coming up as well. So, I do plan on kind of swaying more towards video editing because it's been a couple of months since I've done some like really good edit videos, and I really want to get back into that. As much as I love streaming, I really just miss the kind of freedom I had when it came to editing. I didn't have to worry about the camera and make sure the house is too quiet so I could stream in peace and shit like that. So, we got a lot coming up this year, a lot coming up. Also, while I'm thinking about it, one other thing is the podcast. So, I know we didn't get much done last year with it, and it's probably going to be the same this year because unfortunately, I put in a lot of work with those podcasts, especially the last few, and they've been doing all right. But it's like a lot of work, a lot more work than I initially was planning on when it came to the podcast. Initially, I thought it would be like me and my friend, we'd be able to sit down, discuss some movies and stuff like that. But it didn't play out like that because my friend got busy with his own podcast and some of his own personal life goals and shit like that. And then I started doing them the way I wanted to do, and it seems like nobody else seems to like it, which is understandable because I can ramble on a little too much. So then I tried to do it another way, and I liked it. And it took me a long time though, and it did about pretty fair. So I'm not saying I'm giving up on the podcast at all. It's just going to be maybe 1 to 2, could be 3 this year. That's about it. I do want to do something for Welcome to Dairy because that was a really good show, and I would like to talk about that. And maybe Five Nights at Freddy's too because my buddy AJ brought that up, but I don't know if he's interested still in that. But yeah, we're gonna basically have to put down the back burner to the side of the back burner because it's just I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. When I didn't really have a lot going on, especially when it came to the computer, I had time to sit down, watch a movie, watch a TV show, binge through it, take notes, and all that fun jazz. Now I don't. I unfortunately just don't have the time for it. So it's one of those I gotta pick and choose what's gonna fall at the wayside. The podcast is what's gonna fall at the wayside. Because let's be honest, when it comes to my perspective on movies, I don't really think that, I have a unique perspective or like an amazing perspective or anything like that. Now, if I find like a topic that I really want to argue for,
So pretty.
or fight on that hill for, then I'll go for it. Or if it's something I really, really, really want to sit down and discuss, like with Welcome to Dairy, I want to discuss that because there's a lot of stuff about that show that's amazing, and I kind of want to see and discuss what's going to be moving forward with that show because that was a great fucking show. I'm not gonna deny that. That was a great show. But yeah, so unfortunately, if you're here for the podcast and you got really excited because there's about 62 of them, unfortunately, that's just gonna have to fall at the wayside. If anything else comes up, anything changes, anything gets rearranged or moved around, I will let you guys know. I did make an announcement about this sometime last year in December, but I'll say it again. We no longer have Discord. And it's mainly because nobody really used it all that much, including myself. So, that's not like a jab at anybody. That's like literally I won't even get on it for like a couple of days because I'll forget about its existence and then I'll get bored at like 11 o'clock at night and be like, oh, let me check all my apps, and then I'll wind up on Discord. And when people were there, I feel like probably because I wasn't as active on there, they got like, nobody's here. Why did I come here? And then they left. And because I could never, get people to show up, I could never show up. Let's just go ahead and get rid of it. If I have any kind of announcements and stuff like that, I would say it here on the channel. So sorry guys, no more Discord. Ah, but yeah, I think that's about it. That covers everything moving forward to the year. The horror stuff, the podcast, the Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Infinity Nikki stuff. Yeah, I feel like that basically covers everything. If I miss anything, like I said, I'll let you guys know here on the channel. But I am excited to see what's going to happen moving forward. Especially now that we got this whole new setup, and now I can play some computer games without it lagging or crashing out. That's the beauty. Now I can play more horror games I didn't get a chance to play. Like, I could replay Home Sweet Home for you guys, because if y'all were here when I was on Twitch a couple of years ago, I played it there. Absolutely loved it. I got the second game, couldn't play because the computer wouldn't run it. I didn't know until after I bought it, and the computer choked out on it. So now I can, pick up some stuff like that. But like I said earlier, I'm going to have to do some lot of pre-screenings and editing when it comes to horror videos. But fear not, we're not getting rid of them. This is not going to be a pure cozy corner kind of situation, but we are moving more into some cozy elements when it comes to streaming. We're doing more, not necessarily family friendly, but less graphical stuff where YouTube will push my videos out to you guys and everybody else so people can come in and enjoy this shit. Because YouTube is being very anal about things lately. But I think I've done rambled on long enough. Like I said, if anything changes, I'll let you know. But let's go ahead and start wrapping things up for today. Thank you, computer, for telling me that. That was nice. I was swapped everything over, and it was just like, you just did this. Are you sure you meant to do that? Yes, I did. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, let's go ahead and start wrapping things up. I hope everybody who has watched this, watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful night. And guys, don't forget, if you're enjoying my Disney content, or you're excited for the future of this channel, or any of the other fun, fantastic things I have planned for this upcoming year, don't forget to do the pre-usual shenanigans. You know what to do. I don't have to keep telling y'all this fun jazz. I mean, every YouTuber has been saying it since the day YouTube came out, like 15, 20 years ago. You know the drill. And always check back because you never know when those notifications aren't being sent out. But that is a story for a different day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care. Have a blessed weekend. And I will see y'all first thing Wednesday at 2 o'clock. We'll be doing Disney Dreamlight Valley. It'll be Reset Wednesdays. We're going to have hopefully some good times over there. Get a little decorating done. Kind of move forward with whatever the Dream Snap challenge is for that week. And then Thursday should be Phasmophobia. I don't think we got anything too crazy going on over there. Let me talk to the guys and find out. And then Friday, it depends. It depends. It could be Disney. It could be Infinity Nikki. It could be Don't Starve. We don't know. We'll find out at a later point. And then I'll let you guys know via the community posting here on YouTube. But like I said, story for a different day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care.